This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are well. Now, I know I'm not in my normal studio. There are some of you who may not know that I have two different studios. There are some of you that may not know. Oh, Lord, I done unplugged the thing, child. Hold on. Child, I done unplugged the thing. There's some of y'all may not know I have two different studios. I know I'm in the other studio today, but I can explain why. So let's explain why before we get started. What happened was I had to bring my other camera into the second studio to record the Charlie Kirk special for my other YouTube channel. And I was signing in to get ready. And at 9:30, I looked up and realized that my other camera was not in front of me. So instead of being later than what I already was, I just came in here to the other studio. So the other camera sitting right here. I have to plug it in so I can switch back and forth. Be like, eh. Anyway, speaking of Safe Space TV, I got an announcement, everybody. We are in Shanda Bahaya. We are at 100 subscribers already. Safe Space TV is already at 100 subscribers. We got some decent movement over there for the second week of this 90-day blitz. It's working, ladies and gentlemen. It's working, but you got to work it. It'll work if you work it, huh? So I'm so excited about Safe Space TV and all the things that we're doing. All the things we're doing over there. So thank y'all so much. All of you all that are supporting thus far. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and all the things. Yeah, I appreciate you. So, y'all want to get this party started or what? Now, LaQuisha, I inboxed you. Though I don't know. I feel like just yapping today. Now hold on. Felicia Davis. Is Felicia Davis? Felicia, are you still there? She became a member at 3:14 p.m. today. So I'm not sure if she's an old member and re-upping or not. But Felicia Davis, if you're around, let us know because I got the music queued up. We can dance. Shine. Hey Lisa Bailey, how you doing today? Hey Dr. Creole, how you doing? Hi Dr. Creole, how you doing? Daryl, what up with you? Andrea, how you doing? Cohart, what up with you? Johnny Mac, how you doing? Good evening to one and all. Good evening to you as well. Just being me, how you doing? Selena, what up with you? Walt Be Love. That's so dumb. Walt Be Love. Ain't that like a radio DJ host or something? How you doing? Why you late, Pastor? I told y'all I had my camera set up for in here. Now I have two cameras. Those of y'all that know, one camera stays in this studio, the other camera's in the other studio. But when I'm doing Safe Space TV, I use both cameras, and I just totally forgot that I had both cameras in here, so I had to run in here real quick and get started. Angel Heart, I hope you're enjoying vacation. Retha, hey Safe Space, I love the title. Oh, thank you so much. What a coincidence. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love the title on the topic tonight. I needed to see that tonight. Let me tell you this. That's why, Retha, I'm going to celebrate those 100 subscribers over there on Safe Space TV like they're a million. First of all, do y'all know how hard it took me to get 100 subscribers when I first started this? And the thing is, I'm not even advertising that channel on this page. So people are finding it. The point is, it's better to start small than to not start at all. I'm going to say this real quick. You are not starting small. You're just at the beginning. And we cannot measure the beginning like the end. And how I know you're not starting small? Because you literally have already done it. Excuse me, drinking that Dr. Pepper, I'm burping. You literally have already done it. Your consciousness is just catching up to what you've already done. Now, that might be a little bit of mind cramp. If you started it, you've already done it. And you just got to get your consciousness to catch up to what's already done, though it just got started. You're not starting small. You're simply at the beginning. Yeah, it's the beginning. A child, we don't like when we birthed, well, not me, I don't have a womb, but when a child is birthed, we do not disparage that child. Look at you, pooping and peeing on yourself. Look at you, starting small. Back in my day, we came out the womb, 18-year-old going to college. You, an infant. Look at you, immature infant. We don't do that. We coddle the baby. We take care of the baby. We honor the baby because the baby is the size it's supposed to be. Lord have mercy. And I want to encourage you all. You're not starting small. You're just in the beginning. And you got to nurture the baby and feed the baby and burp the baby and make sure the baby make sure you take care of the baby until the baby gonna take care of itself. There are some of you that has been diligently and steadfastly working on some things. It's not gonna be too much longer before it starts taking care of itself and taking care of you. It is not gonna always be a gamble and a bet. You are swiftly coming up on sure moves. You are swiftly coming up on successful, sure moves. Life ain't gonna always feel shaky like the wrong decision will make the bottom drop. Somebody put in the comments, I am making sure moves. Lord have mercy. Hey, LaQuisha, did you Now wait a minute. I know. Lucretia, did you respond to my Instagram? You ain't yet. That's fine. Oh, and thank y'all for subscribing. Y'all are subscribing. More people are subscribing. All right. Hey, Singing Queen, how you doing? Sam, how you, man? I hope you're well. I hope you're good, Sam. Yeah. Dr. Creole, what up with you? Just being me. Congrats on the 100. That will be the trap. Oh, yes. Mad Church Disease, I said today, there are people watching me on that channel over there that I don't even know exist. And they are the beginning of a new thing. And I'm glad about that. What's up, Cookie? How you doing? Yay, Safe Space TV. Now, y'all remember when the Safe Space Sanctuary didn't have a pastor? I done went over there. I'm setting that place up for a pastor to be installed. What are we talking about? I'm ready to chat. I'm working and watching. I think we're going to talk about Tyler Perry a little bit. I think. Let's see what happens next. What's up, Riri? How you doing? Creepy, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, did you get my funny video, Safe Space? I have not watched check my email all day today. I've been doing sessions. I had to do that Charlie Kirk video and have it up by 12 noon. And though those videos are small, y'all, that'd be a lot of work putting them videos, like a whole bunch of work. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing? Hey, Recash. Hey, Juice Radio and Talk Show. How you doing? Just here working and getting ready for tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? That's a true one to people who really want the absolutely, Mad Church. Absolutely. Talk that talk, right? Hey, Oren, how you doing? Oren? Greetings from Dallas, Texas. Hey, K Rich. That comparison was hilarious, but great at the same time. Right. We ain't never looking at you sitting there crawling. I used to be able to walk. Yeah. I'm making sure moves, right? I am making sure moves. Come on now. I am making sure moves. Come on. I'm making sure moves. I am making sure moves, right? Right? Oh, you responded? Okay. Let me see. Actually, you didn't, because I messaged you after that. I am making sure moves. Come on now. Come on. Oh my God. Vincent, how have you been? Say hello to you, mama. I've been good, Juice Talk. I've been good. Juice Radio and Talk Show. I've been good. And I will let them know you said hey. I sure will. What's up, TC Craig? How y'all doing? Okay. Since LaQuisha won't check her inbox, let me just say, LaQuisha, are you coming on? Yes or no? Girl, we got things to do. If LaQuisha come on, we're talking about Tyler Perry. If LaQuisha don't come on, we're going to talk about even small starts can put you back in control and go home. So we're going to do Tyler Perry and then inspirational, or just straight to inspirational. We're waiting. The little dots are coming up. Folks be so out of order, child. I'm cold. Y'all, the weather's changing. I'm not ready for the weather to change at all. I'm not ready at all. Okay. All right. She finally responded. Right. Latrice, get yourself up there. We don't have all day for you. Right. Girl, come on. Okay, I'm going to email you, LaQuisha. LaQuisha is the Safe Space correspondent. She's going to be coming to tell us about Tyler Perry. Because last thing I want to do is think about Tyler Perry touching anything, anybody, including himself. Yuck. So we're going to have LaQuisha come up. LaQuisha's going to come up and tell us what's going on. And then I'm going to talk a little bit inspirationally about starting small. And then we're going to go on home because it's Thursday. what did they say? Hold on. I'm so ready. I hate summer, love cool. I hate being cold. I hate being cold with a passion. I hate it. Huh? I said I hate it. I hate it. I'm kind of glad the weather's changed. My AC went out. Oh Lord. Since it had to go out, it went out at a good time. Shine. All right, y'all, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. When we come back, we're talking about Tyler Perry. I heard on TikTok that his recent accuser did a big television interview. I think it's about time we have the talk, y'all. Like, I don't mess with certain people, especially those in the Black community that have been pillars of hope and have done well by our people. I try not to do that. After a while, how can I say this? I had questions about Thomas Dexter Jakes, but I really reserved my thoughts because I think some people, I'm not going to say deserve the benefit of the doubt, but we should be careful how we move just by simply of you don't want to cut your nose to spite your face. But I think we're in a place now where we can have an open, honest conversation about Tyler Perry. All right? Y'all ready for that? Yes, Medea Tyler Perry. If you can't touch yourself, who can you touch? God! The horns of the altar. Be right back.
This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
All right, thank you so much for rocking with me. Hi, my name is VTerrillHill, and welcome to Safe Space VTerrillHill. We are in the private community. I do all of my Sacred Space, private community, and Safe Space TV in this studio. And today, because I left the camera in here by accident, we're going to be in here today, all right? So if you're new to this channel, it don't always look like this. If you're old to this channel, you're like, what? Where is he at? I'm in North Carolina. I'm still here. I'll let y'all know when I'm ready to go. Leave or whatever. All right, text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. Be notified when I come live. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 to be notified when I come live. Y'all have been so kind to me this week. Someone has already sent $10. If I get 9 of you to send $10 and help us reach our goal, you have no idea how much that would be a blessing to me. SafeSpaceVTH is the Cash App. PayPal and Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com, and the Venmo is @VTerrillHill. SafeSpaceVTH is the Cash App. PayPal and Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com, and the Venmo is @VTerrillHill. P.O. Box 221, Whistler, North Carolina 27377 is the P.O. Box. Send me something nice. I'll open something nice. I'll only open it live. The private community, I discussed that, right? right? Like, why is that so? Anyway, the private community, I've discussed that. Um, where I do my private community lives in the studio. We've had great conversations this week. Tuesday was a hoot. Wednesday was a little bit laid back. We did a whole bunch of our murder mystery with tarot cards. No telling what's going to happen today in the after show. You should join us in the private community. And if you want to be a part of my spirituality and consciousness group today, I taught at 3 p.m. on spirituality that assists in your reality, your spirituality that assists in your reality, subtopic, if you will, or whatever, spiritual maturity. How spiritual mature people use their spirituality as a tool to increase, expand, grow, evolve, matriculate their real life. And so enjoy that teaching. I teach every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I pray every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Over there, go to www.joinsafespace.com. All right. Info@VTerrillHill.com is my email. I answer all emails, even if I'm slow. I answer all emails. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. There are 30 of you watching, 27 likes. Thank you so much. If you're watching this and have not liked, please like for me, and I would appreciate you so much. All right. All right. LaQuisha's already in the backstage. One more thing. If you're looking for a tarot card reading, you have to the 15th to get 50% off the 30-minute version. I also have a very inexpensive $18 option where you fill out a form. You fill out 1 to 3 questions. It'll come to me. I will respond back to you with the Dropbox link with the video with the answers. You can do that as well. All right. All right. Let's see what y'all are saying. We're going to bring LaQuisha up. Let's see. Lord, why these white folks going after Tyler's money? Being rich has its problems too. I don't care. The white people want the man's money. They've been sharing from the start. Right. Mad Church, right. My church is having a chili cook-off, and the same person won 2 years in a row, and nobody can beat him. And the church is also doing a fall festival. Ain't y'all busy? Ain't y'all having a prayer revival this weekend? Y'all do too much. Get Caleb. Anyway, we always know Caleb's church business. For those of y'all, y'all know, and I don't know why I'm always announcing Caleb's church announcements, but me and Caleb got a relationship like that now, I guess. So I don't know. All right, let's get this party started. Hey, LaQuisha, how you doing? You muted.
What up? What up?
How you doing?
I am well. No ear goggles tonight.
Oh, no ear goggles, so you can probably see real good without them. Black folks, when they can't see, they turn the music down, right?
Exactly. You told me I couldn't have them, so
right.
I got rid of them. Well, I didn't get rid of them, but they sit to the side.
You doing all right today?
I am well. How about you?
I am good too. I'm ready to go to sleep.
I feel that.
I'm ready to go to good and sleep. You have no idea. Let me tell y'all real quick about my nephew real quick. And then if you're just coming on, we are about to talk about Tyler Perry. My nephew, y'all, private community members know I pick him up around 12:30 every morning. So I normally wait for him to call me. I said, no, I don't want him just sitting out there waiting. So I was going to just take initiative and go. I get there like at 1:09, still late, ain't out there. And I wait a little bit. I talked to the security guard. The security guard was like, don't go nowhere. I'm going to go see if he's there. An hour and 15 minutes later, he comes strolling down the walkway. So I'm expecting some very serious apologies. Talking about hey, Vincent, you can't believe they had me doing this today. We wasn't even supposed to be doing that. I said, clearly this nigga ain't reading the room. I said,
they never do.
They never read the room. So I say, so it didn't cross my mind to call me and tell me what's going on because he lost his phone. He just found it. So I couldn't even reach him. So now I'm afraid if I leave, he's going to be stuck 30 minutes in Greensboro, like 30 minutes away in Greensboro. But if I stay, he's going to be at the house snoring because he done got a ride home and I'm in Greensboro. So I said, it didn't cross your mind to let me know what was going on? He was like, no. And then went right back to complaining about the job. I said, I don't care about the job you signed up for. I care about you not telling me
that part.
Oh, okay. Woo.
Oh,
It was
children.
right. So I got home at like 2 something this morning. Anyways, Tyler Perry.
Well, before I
You know what? Let me see if I can switch this around real quick because the comments are on your face. Hold 1 second.
oh.
Yeah, we can just remove the comments now. All right, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Safe Space with VTerrillHill, news correspondents all the way from the backwoods of
Don't do that.
Arkansas. Surprised you got good internet, but God moves in a special way. LaQuisha Harris.
Do y'all see how VT treats me? I gotta be from the backwoods of Arkansas just because Arkansas ain't Atlanta. Listen. Hello everyone. Um yeah, I'm just taken aback, VT. Anyway, you have the clip I sent you, correct?
You sent me a clip?
I see he talking about me not responding to him, y'all. He didn't even check it. I sent him the clip
Oh,
early
you
today,
did.
y'all.
Okay, you did. I see it. You see, I see it. I see it. I see it. Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
how we got started talking about it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Share this tab instead. All right, we in there then. All right, 1 second here. Let me get back to you. Okay, we're about to watch this clip.
Before you play it,
Uh-huh.
let me say this. I am really rooting. If y'all hear noise in the background, it's my children. Whole one, as
It's
VT would
it's
say.
it's okay. You're a mother. Like we're imputed upon their house. Y'all can get a whooping though. Oh, that's that black mama look. Uh-oh. Sit your behind down somewhere. We trying to rah. You hear a what? Now go sit down. Go lay down. I was trying to read lips.
Nah, not exactly, but kinda, yeah. I have boys, and they are boys, and they are loud always.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was gonna preface it with this. I like Tyler. I'm a little sick of some of his movies and stuff, but only because he drags the endings out and they're just not what they should be
Uh-huh.
sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But what I want for Tyler is one, to admit his truth. Two, sir, I need you to be involved with people who have just as much to lose as you do. That's it. Because this is getting bad. It's more than people just filing lawsuits against you.
Uh-huh.
But in the clip that I sent you, this man has gone to national news to talk about you.
Yeah.
And to me, that's not a good look.
Now,
It's not a good look.
now the thing is, I think what's working in Tyler, and I'm not even being funny. What's working in Tyler Perry's favor is Charlie Kirk, because oh boy went on national news like Monday, right?
Um it said the clip was 1 day ago. And I watched it this morning, so I'm assuming it went up yesterday, but I
Yeah.
don't know like the exact day this week. All I know it was this week
If anybody was about to be exposed for anything, this is the week to get exposed. If
because
you was
Charlie
thinking,
Kirk situation is overshadowing everything. Yeah,
absolutely, if you was trying to expose your lover, that's the prophet of the nations. Wait 2 weeks, please. Not now. We're busy. We're booked. we have no bandwidth. Okay.
right. We don't have time.
Yeah, we don't have no time for this. And let me say this from a political perspective. These are the times that the government will sign executive orders that are 100% out of pocket and very controversial because ain't nobody paying attention right now.
Crazy.
Anybody paying attention?
Absolutely insane.
Yeah. Um, let's play the video real quick because I'm about to start talking about Charlie Kirk and we don't have time for that.
Yeah, no. Let's see what our brother Tyler got
First of all,
going on.
yuck. Oh, that man grossed me out. Let's play. Hold on.
It makes me sad though, because I think Tyler's better than this. And
You said what now?
I said it makes me sad because I really think Tyler's better than this, but we're here.
Well, see, here's the deal. Okay, you messed up and said that. Ooh. There are people who are underdeveloped sexually. They're extremely mature, they're extremely intelligent, but when it comes to relationship, I want to say sexual relationship, they're like a toddler. And you know how I know? I was one of those people where all of my everything was up here. But then when it came to quite frankly, sex, it was down here. Like with people that y'all would be like, what in the world would VT be with them for? And I never figured it out until I started evolving and understanding that there are many parts of me that are moving in tandem. And we got to make sure, LaQuisha, that all of our parts get an opportunity to grow at the rate that's best for those parts. And when you're
Right.
raised in the church, sex is a sin, sex is a sin, sex, and you're raised in the closet, you don't have the opportunity to mature sexually like others do. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. All right, y'all, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone. Now to our ABC News exclusive. Tyler Perry accuser Derek Dixon sits down in a TV interview for the first time, sharing allegations of workplace sexual assault and harassment. In June, he filed a $260 million lawsuit against the media mogul. These are claims that Tyler Perry denies. But Dixon says he's speaking out now to try to stop a billionaire who won't stop themselves. What made you decide to come forward with your story?
I wanted to speak out and not stay silent about it anymore.
Who is this woman of God? This need to be the first gentleman of the UPPC International Affirming Churches. That's a whole woman with a chiseled chin. He trying to pay the past due payment on his face plant lift. That man got more Botox. That man got semen in his face. I ain't never looked at him. Y'all know I either see it or don't see it. That's a whole Mexicano woman. Or Puerto Rican or something, or a good tan one. Girl.
Oh my God.
Girl, if you don't go somewhere and go sit on a burrito, or what's going on?
Sit on a burrito?
Okay, remove those remarks off the. Oh, God.
Strike that from the record.
This better be. Okay, hold on. God, be rebuked, Vincent VTerrillHill. This better be sexual harassment only, and not some kind of insinuation like I don't like men and he was forcing. Because if this, I don't know what he is, foreigner, is trying to make it seem like he would never do such a thing, use a lie.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think is that he wouldn't do it. He just wasn't interested in Tyler. But here's the kicker before we finish listening to this. He has the same, almost identical claims as Christian Keys, although Christian Keys never said Tyler's name. Press play.
Allegedly, Christian Keys said it wasn't Tyler Perry.
Okay. If that's what he wants us to believe.
Now, hold on for a second. He said he doesn't have sex.
Wait, wouldn't I?
You said he said he doesn't have sex with women. You forgot to put the with woman part, T. Coop. Right? Take that down and put it again. Hold on, am I victim shaming?
Singing Queen tickled me.
Maybe he meant sit on a burro. A burrito. Because hold on, this is so out of order. But now I
He got receipts, K Rich. There are text messages.
Okay. Let me come out of this. Because nope, he said he doesn't have sex at all. He might be asexual. but he also the G sexual and H sexual, gay sexual and homosexual.
Tyler just ain't his type. Maybe he viewed Tyler like you do, VT.
I don't see any. Okay, you know what? When I bring people on, I cut up. So I have been good all week. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna stop. I don't know a living soul that look at Tyler Perry and say, I want that. There's never.
Well, the last few people that allegedly he's tried, they've been like, nah, bruh.
But see, okay, all joking aside, I feel like I hate that I bounce ping pong, but let me get serious for a second. This is giving me that if this is the case, Tyler Perry has some serious issues and he needs some serious help. The problem is, this is why we gotta stop being mean people. He'll never get the help he needs if he don't come out the closet. If he's gay, because if he's gay, he'll never get the help he needs. And the thing is, Tyler Perry needs some saving. There are people that are sexual deviants, and if you have a conversation with them, what you'll find out is they need some saving. They're lost in the sauce, and you know what I'm saying? And you know how it must feel to be Tyler Perry and have access to billions of value, but then rejected by that. He could pay for the best prostitute in the world, but because of how your soul gets twisted up, you'll make mistakes like that. Because Christian Keys ain't that much of a looker either.
Now wait a minute now.
I mean, on the scale of lookers, Christian Keys ain't top 10.
I'm married, so it don't matter.
Girl, your face said everything you need to say. Okay, let's read some comments real quick. We're gonna go.
You didn't even play the video.
Oh, I got lost. I just saw that first senorita on the screen, and it's just like, yo, don't piss in our grits now. He's not a bad looking guy, but definitely not a sex symbol, right?
Speed it up a little bit, and then we can let's just hear what he has to say.
Okay. Sorry. All right. Let me speed it up. Playback 1.25. Okay, first senorita, minister to us like you only Mexicans can.
Actor Derek Dixon is down for his first television interview since filing a $260 million lawsuit against media mogul Tyler Perry, detailing the alleged sexual harassment and assaults he says he endured.
That's when he pushed me up against the wall and grabbed my ass again.
Dixon starred as Dale in Tyler Perry's BET series, The Oval.
Why are you yelling? I'm in this too, remember? You're not in it. Did you get shot at? No, I actually got shot.
He appeared in 85 episodes between 2021 and 2025. Tell us about the first time you ever met Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I met him at his studio opening party in 2019. I was working for an events company, and we met, and he said to me, are you an actor? And I said, well, not right now. I'm working on it, but not right now. And he said, yeah, you are. We need to talk. You should get my number and we'll talk about this.
Did any of your initial interactions give you pause?
A few of them did give me pause, but they weren't bad enough to think like this was a dangerous situation in the beginning. Yeah.
According to your lawsuit, at one point early on, he bought you a car.
Yeah, he'd seen my Jeep around the studio that I was driving, and he said, that's not a great car.
Tyler Perry is an actor, producer, director, playwright, and prominent name in the entertainment space. He launched his career in the 1990s.
You want this half? You want this half?
His 2005 breakthrough film, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, debuted at #1 in the box office and was a massive success. To date, he's created 24 feature films, 20 stage plays, 17 television shows, and 2 New York Times bestselling books. In 2021, his prolific career earned him a spot in the exclusive Billionaires Club.
Wow.
His media empire includes his own production company, Tyler Perry Studios, based in Atlanta, one of the largest film studios in the country.
I'm not trying to do anything other than meet somebody at their humanity.
As his career has flourished, he's also made a name for himself in the philanthropic space. So in early 2020, you land the role of Dale on the Oval. Was that a dream job?
Okay, we got to stop and talk about it for the sake of fair use. We're having commentary.
The story, and for allegedly, if Christian Key said that, for it not to have been Tyler, a lot of the details are very much the same. Bought him a car. The other situation that they're going to get to in a minute, very similar to what Christian said. And I think nobody really wanted to hear Christian because you got up there, you made the claim, and then boom, you disappeared, and we heard nothing else after that. So it was room left to speculate. But the details that they talk about, almost the same, almost identical.
I need to get serious for a second. And I wish all right, tell you what, y'all forgive me for joking about Senorita, because I don't know, something struck a nerve when
Tyler hit that screen.
You said what now?
I said when Tyler's face hit that screen.
No, that nerve been struck for years. I get it. Tyler Perry saw someone he liked. So the dude was making at the very best minimum wage at an event center. And it's not some kind of premonition, some kind of prophecy. Man of God, God said, follow me and I'm going to send you, you're going to be a ruler over the nations. This is somebody who used their clout to literally groom a grown man into having sex. I wish, allegedly, it feels that way, because all of that is just like, why is Tyler Perry buying this man a car? This guy is at an event center. He's an event center employee. Meaning he's a temporary employee. They hire them guys on the spot, day jobs. You get paid $75 and you go home. And then you hope they call you back again for the next thing.
Right.
This story we've seen 1,000 times. My thing is, I just wish that these guys would probably be a little bit more honest. And what I mean by that is, unless he did he say anything like, I did it because I didn't want to get blackballed or something like that?
No. Now, kind of, but no.
Okay.
Let's listen to it. I want you to hear it.
Yeah. Let's keep on going. I think we talked enough, so for fair use.
It was, yeah. It was. To be a series regular on a show was something I always dreamed about.
The complaint includes multiple screenshots of text messages allegedly between...
Okay, let me read them. Nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm. Nice picture, question mark, question mark. Great, amazing, awesome picture. You don't see that stud in that nice picture, rude.
He reads some of them. He reads them.
Oh, he reads them? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dixon and Perry.
Picture where he's on the jet ski. I said, nice picture. And he said, yeah, the water looks calm. And he said, nice picture. You don't see that stud in that picture? Rude. And I said, LOL, yes, that's a stud. And all these texts, I tried to de-escalate them and make a joke out of them.
Some of the messages more sexual in nature.
One of them says, what's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that in therapy yet? I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you.
Now, the complaint also alleges that in January of 2020, there was an escalation from the text messages to Tyler Perry's behavior becoming physical. Mm-hmm. Can you explain that first alleged incident?
Yes. We were over his house. We're having some drinks in his guest house, and it was late at night, and he has a guest quarters, and said that you can sleep there instead of not driving. To his house is far from Atlanta and where I was living, and I got in bed, and then I noticed that he hung in bed with me as well, and started rubbing my leg, and I jumped up out of bed, and he said, turn around so I can look at you, and just comment on how I looked, and then he got up and left. So I thought after that instance, it was pretty clear that I was not interested in that type of a relationship. It was very, very strange. I mean, I think it's okay that people try to make a move or shoot their shot, but if they get rejected, I think that they should stop. And so I thought it would stop after that. And it didn't.
At the end of the second season, Dale gets shot in the chest 4 times. Why was that especially concerning for you?
What it meant to me was if I don't make him happy, I could stay dead on the show.
And the complaint specifically says, and I just want to quote it, Mr. Perry made it clear to Mr. Dixon that he would kill off Mr. Dixon's character if he did not indulge Mr. Perry's sexual harassment. Was that message clear to you?
For me, that was his way of showing his power over us and our careers, and that he doesn't have a problem with just killing one of us off.
You're also a screenwriter and had written a TV series called Losing It. Tell us about that.
He ended up wanting to read it, and I at first was like too embarrassed to even send to him, but he did, and he said he loved it and wanted to shoot the pilot for it.
All right, let's go to June of 2021, another alleged incident that you outline in your lawsuit where you're again at Tyler Perry's home in Atlanta, and it ends up with you locking yourself in a bathroom.
Mm-hmm. We started out having drinks in the living room like we have done before, and it got to a point in the night where we were both kind of feeling drunk, and I remember we were walking back to the guest area where I've stayed before, and there was this health monitor scale on the way, and I was like, "What is that?" And he said, "Well, you have to be in your underwear to measure, whatever. So you should do it." He reached down and pulled my underwear down and grabbed my ass, and I tried to stop him and pull back my underwear up, and he kind of grabbed my arms and said, no, it's okay. Just go with it. And I said, stop. I don't want to be naked. I don't want this. And he was just like, no, I'm not going to hurt you. And just continued. And in that moment, unless someone's been through something where they have their control over their bodies taken away, you don't really understand the kind of feelings that you get in that moment. It was almost like every thought came through my head: to run, to fight, to freeze. I didn't know what to do.
He says he de-escalated and distracted Perry and eventually locked himself alone in the guest house bathroom.
The day after
You
that,
can pause it
he
if
called
you need
several
to,
times, and I
VT.
ended up getting afraid.
Okay. I can't call it. Here's what I'll say. Tyler Perry is wrong because of the power differential. Unfortunately, Tyler, let me be very serious. There's nothing in me that looks at this man and say there's anything in him that's straight. In a very serious note, right?
Right.
That's that. So bet. The power differential means a lot. And when you are a man of power, you have a responsibility to not put yourself in these situations.
Right.
Because it could very well be that he was going along for the ride. Because who's to say he wasn't using Tyler? Who's to say that it wasn't, I was afraid that I was going to be a blackball, but okay. So if I hang around a little bit, drink every once in a while, let you put my underwear down once in a while, then I'm on, da. So I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't call it. But what I will say is the onus, the responsibility is on Tyler. And the reality is this. Unfortunately for people in leadership on scales my size and scales as Tyler's size, we got to take that in consideration. That's why I had to set a rule like, okay, if you watch my show, I'm probably not going to date you. No, that's just a personal rule I have. I said probably because some of y'all in the bushes probably really could be a great candidate, but because you're in the bushes, I would never know. DM me. Now, if you already know that you're probably on a scale of not, how can I say this, Lucretia? Never mind. DM me and I'll take it step by step. Judge it case by case. Point is this.
Case by case.
Case by case. The point is this in all seriousness. Tyler's wrong. And it feels like maybe both of them manipulated each other. And if that's the case, then Tyler gets what he get because dude is still manipulating.
And my thing is because the details, and here's the thing, Christian made his claim brought it to the internet. I'm sure Derek heard it. So I don't know Derek. So Derek could have very well mimicked the details. I don't know him. But if the story is true that Derek is telling, Tyler has a serious problem. He needs serious help, and I hope he gets it.
Yeah, and I think that's the bigger thing. Tyler has a serious problem. I've seen this happen so many times. You know, you really power can drive you crazy, and power will expose all of your weaknesses. And if you're not careful, you just be doing stupid stuff. And I feel like as heinous as abuse is, I feel like the bigger story is, why is Tyler amongst people that are supposed to be not on his conscience? That's why he feels like he's fake to me when he's giving those BET speeches, or when he's giving those speeches, and it don't feel real, because there are parts of him that have not matriculated from being homeless in a car. There are parts of him that have not been matriculated from being poor. I'm gonna say this: if you have had a bout with poverty, you need healing.
I agree.
If there was times in your life where you didn't know where food was going to come from, you need healing. You'll get stuck. Trauma will freeze flash you, and whatever position you was in when it hit. And him being sexually abused, him living out of his car, and all of that, that's what's screaming to me louder than, what's his name again?
Derek Dixon.
That sounds like us. Derek Dixon. It's that.
I was actually, does anybody in the chat know how old this young man is? Anybody know? I was trying to Google to see his age, but it doesn't tell me how old he is. Does anybody know?
He looks older. But if he's Caucasian, they age bad. So
That's
yeah.
that's true. But
Speaking of Caucasian, they eat me up on Safe Space TV right now.
the Caucasians?
Over that video I did, I done got 2 sideways comments since we've been live.
Because of Charlie Kirk?
Charlie Kirk, yeah. And I wasn't even bad to him. Anyway.
I watched Candace's video that she did to him, because you mentioned last night that they were really tight, and she had a whole little thing dedicated, and I actually kind of felt what she was going through. If the things, because I didn't know who, somebody said it in the chat last night, I didn't know who Charlie Kirk was until last night, or until the situation happened.
Right.
And but for Candace, shockingly, because there was a space and time I went and I couldn't deal when it came to Candace, but lately I haven't disliked her as much. And the stories that she told about him, like, and their relationship, kind of made me feel a little sad for her.
Right.
Now,
Right. Can I keep it a buck?
Yeah.
And this might seem messy, but it finally dawned on me something I never thought about. I bet you at one time they was having an affair with each other.
Well, I think when they first started, both of them were single. And she said that he was there when she met. Her husband has an ugly name. I just don't like the name George. But anyway, he was there when she met George, and apparently, obviously, huh?
All George is watching this. That's LaQuisha. Please keep supporting this platform, please. Okay. Go ahead. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. The not liking the name George is only my view. It's not the view of this platform or VT, y'all.
Yeah.
But she was there trying to help hook him up with the lady that he was married to. So I don't know. Maybe at one time they had a thing. Maybe not. She said they were like brother and sister. But believe it or not, she actually pulled at my heartstrings in her video. But some of the stuff that I've been seeing that people have been posting of like things that he said,
Uh-huh.
Now that really bothered me. I'm like, yeah, dog. It's hard to have empathy or sympathy for someone like that.
Right. Right. No, I first of all, Candace is a black woman. So she knows how to create a feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she was in her blackness, really emotionally telling this story, which you probably pulled on anybody's heartstrings.
Heartstrings. Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't have a lot more to say about Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry is a cautionary tale. You know, LaQuisha, and I shouldn't say this because people be filling in blanks and saying stuff that I don't mean. But there were some relationships in my life I shouldn't have been in. Looking back now, I was leading out of a brokenness that was too dangerous to lead.
Yeah.
And it's the grace of God, not the grace of God. That is not true. I'm glad I'm of good stock, because if I wasn't of good stock, there would be stories about me. So, and I've always lived my life pretty honest too, which has been my saving grace. That's why I'm going to always just say it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my saving grace. But I shouldn't have been mentoring when I was in my teens. I should have.
Yeah.
I should have been in my early 20s. Like, that's why y'all have heard me say over and over again about these these older gay men. They don't have children, and then they'll go to the church, whatever church they go to, and mentor these young guys that have single mothers. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that, but I'm saying you better get your head out the sand and check.
And the crazy part takes me back to a story that we had from the recent past. I remember you saying, like telling us in the chat, if you got young boys, do not take your young boys to your pastor to be mentored and just leave it to that. I also want to say, women, fathers, mothers, be cautious, not just with that, not just with your boys, but your girls too.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about that young lady. I can't remember where she was from, but that first she was the first lady, but I think now she's a pastor. Um, who same situation. She was
Harmony
supposed to be
Ezra.
mentoring this young lady
Mm-hmm.
and abused this young lady, even though she was older. Everybody always gets on the age thing. Oh, they were an adult. They were this. But when you are in a leadership position,
Yeah.
Tyler, you gotta stand down.
That you have to be mature enough for the power put on your shoulders, or it will corrupt
Yes.
you.
Yes.
That's why I don't fool up with these young preachers. You're looking at somebody who started preaching at 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I was given a lot of power not to know how to even emotionally regulate myself yet.
Right. A lot of power built on immaturity.
Right. And feeding off of it. And that's why I don't believe that young preachers should be preaching to adults. And as a leader, you suck up all of that energy and you lift it up. That's a real thing. Like, there are 39 people watching right now. And some might say, oh, Lord, are they still commenting?
You didn't got in trouble.
Well, good, though. I mean,
So I
because,
think Cohart said that young lady was from North Carolina.
yeah, she's from North Carolina.
Okay.
39 people fashioned themselves to watch this. 39 people are thinking about me in a real life way. And you too right now. That's a lot of energy. Imagine being 13-year-old in a church, 500 people, and all of their energy is at your disposal. And people don't think about it like that. That's why I think these a lot of Hollywood actors, they end up being real weird when they start too early. There's too much power.
As a matter of fact, one of those videos popped up on my feed of remember when you talked about the two little young boys who were preaching or whatever. The youngest one of his videos popped up on my feed probably about 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm looking at this kid, and my thing is, it's okay to be anointed, but it's also okay to sit and wait for the appointed time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I sat and I watched that little kid speak in front of all of those adults. Like
Mm-hmm.
you said, 500 eyes on
Mm-hmm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought, I would never let my child do that. Like, that's a lot of pressure, and that's too much for his little tiny ego.
Mm-hmm. And his emotional system, and
Yeah.
it's like, just like, even they even, for example, you shouldn't let kids lift heavy weights too early because it can stunt how their muscles grow. Same difference. And that power will corrupt you. And I think a lot of people get the power without getting detached from all of the toxic of their life, and they end up being a Tyler Perry. And the thing is, Tyler could be oblivious to it because as a billionaire, let's be honest, when you got $1 billion evaluation, you are far from reality.
Money makes people crazy. And here's the other piece. Here's the other piece. Y'all ready for the shoe that's about to drop?
Drop it.
It amplifies who you already were.
Right.
And this is just a show, you said earlier, cautionary tale
Mm-hmm.
of who Tyler was, because now you're taking the trauma that you received as a
Mm-hmm.
child that you never got healed from,
Mm-hmm.
and you're putting that trauma on other people
Right.
instead of doing your work
Right.
as
Right.
an adult. And I think that's another reason why I feel for men, particularly who lose their mom at a young age. Fathers, I'm not saying that, oh, we can just forget the fathers, because fathers always walk away. But there are some people, which I'm so grateful that my boys have my husband, fathers that are present.
Mm-hmm.
But look at the Tyler Perrys of the world whose mom isn't here anymore. Look at the Kanye Wests of the world whose mom isn't here anymore, and the way they're handling their lives.
Right. Right.
And there's nobody to really check them.
Yeah.
I think a mom would step in and be like, Tyler,
Right.
you can't do this.
Right.
I heard somebody say this, and they were quoting something that someone else had told them, that when you get to a certain level, when it comes to money, when it comes to fame and all of that, the air is real thin up there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And because the air is so thin, you, like Diddy, think you're untouchable.
Right.
And so you continue to do things that you think one day nobody's gonna do it, what a Derek Dixon did, or
But,
do what a Christian Keys did, even
but
though, allegedly Christian said.
right. It wasn't here. But think about it. If you are mentally in a space, if Derek is telling the truth, to do that, you're already not well. So of course your delusions of grandeur are going to
Yeah.
make you believe just another thing. Tyler Perry ain't got but so much just another things before we start calling out. Now, black women, one of the good things that Tyler Perry has for him is black women, when they ride for you, you got to actually really be dumb for them to unride for you.
Right.
So he might be okay until he end up doing something, because if there's a Derek Dixon out there, there's another one. And there's a dick pic, excuse my French, and there is more damning evidence that says he out there. There's a tape. There's all, if he's this loose, oh, he looser than this.
The sad part is Derek Dixon said in this video that the lady later asks him, like, why did you bring this situation out? Why sue him for the $260 million? And he said, some of it is for loss of work. He said, but the other part is I'm trying to stop a billionaire who doesn't know how to stop himself. Those were his words.
Mm.
And, sometimes, the thin air money people, you got to hit them where it hurt. And that money hurts.
Right.
And even though, $260 million may not be a lot to Tyler, Kanye West said one time, if you're a billionaire and you go buy a McDonald's Happy Meal, you're no longer a billionaire. But my thing is that 260 million though, it's enough to make you feel it a little bit.
Well, if he's a billionaire, that's 1/4 of his fortune. Now, and the crazy thing about it is, he's asking for 260 cash. Most billionaires don't have liquid. They have that $1 billion evaluation is wrapped up in that studio, in those homes. He might not have $260 million. So like this, let's say somebody come out tomorrow on Tyler and say something else. That $1 billion evaluation could drop real quick because most of that stuff is valued because Tyler Perry's name is on it.
Right.
The less value Tyler Perry's name have, the more he's going to lose value in what he has.
Right.
So, I mean, you got those IPs with the stuff that's already went out, but a lot of that's because of your valuation. So he very well might not have that 260. He might have to sell some homes, sell some equity in his studio.
Sound like Monopoly to me. When you lose in Monopoly and you ain't got liquid cash, you got to start selling your little houses that you built. So Tyler better tighten up. That's all I got to say. Like you said, when you start losing the Black community, and when you start losing, like you said, particularly Black women, and I like Tyler. I don't have nothing against Tyler, but to me, this is messy. This is true or not. This is messy. And you got more than one person telling the same story, even though the other person didn't say your name. We knew, and even if it wasn't you, it leaves room for speculation. And who are we all speculating? Tyler Perry. So it's messy. Crazy part is, I watched this video, but my husband even ended up sending me this video earlier today saying the same thing. He's like, babe, this is messy and this is crazy that people are going on big platforms like ABC News to tell their story about Tyler. It's ugly. It's ugly and it's messy. So my advice, and then we can, close this segment if we're done talking about it. Tyler need to get some help, and he need to get some help quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at I was looking for something that TC put up. I can't find it. Where she said that. Nah, remind me to say this in the private community. I remember it was TC's quote, but I don't want to say this on public. But yeah, the fact, like, for example, one of the reasons I told somebody this last week, this week one of the reasons why I'm no longer tussling with certain people is because I don't want my name amongst that.
Sometimes your name just shouldn't be in certain stuff. And that's exactly how I feel about Tyler. His name should not be named among these things. And then we wonder and we get mad at it. And this is a whole nother topic. We don't have to talk about it. We be upset with Mo when she talk about Tyler. We be mad, but oh, she just an angry Black woman, and she just this, she just that. But if Tyler's doing this, how do we know Tyler's not doing or done what Mo said he did?
Right. Yeah. It's yeah. Like, you don't see, when you hear Oprah's name, it'd be that Illuminati stuff.
Mm.
Like, once you get past a certain kind of wealth, all your accusations should be connected to the Illuminati, not Derek Dixon.
Like like your favorite church comedian, Kev on Stage said the other day, he put a post on his page and he said, I finally got it, y'all.
Yeah, now
The
Illuminati, right.
accusation of Ozempic.
Oh,
Because he's working out and kind of being committed to his workout, and he's starting to slim down now. You can actually start to see it. And he got the Ozempic accusation that, oh, he on Ozempic.
uh-huh.
Tyler, your name should be that you with the Illuminati, not that you diddling your employees or trying to.
With an event center employee. Now, of course, I'm not hating on the gig, but I know the placement in situations like that. When you have, I see it in my mind. He probably had a white shirt on and a black bow tie, a little apron down there, and he was either busting the tables or serving drinks or something like that. So I'm not damning that because that's decent money. But what I'm saying is, for Tyler, out of all the people, and let me say this, as someone who has had access to money, and as in my day, I bought a prostitute or two. There ain't no reason why you fooling up with Derek Dixon.
I just want him living your truth, Tyler, and get you somebody who has as much to lose as you do. So I can't remember who said it in the chat earlier, but somebody in the chat said, get you a paid live-in husband like Stedman and leave these workers alone.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense because if he get the right prostitute, those guys will charge you to spend the day with you. He could pop somebody off a cool grand, and once a week for $1,000, they spend the day with him, and that person will act like his boyfriend the whole time. Or he could put them on a retainer where he can text them, and you can set it up like this: like, you got to text me at 8:30 every morning. You got to be engaging with me all week, and then twice a week we meet up. I know a gazillion gays that would have done that.
But you know what? You know what I think? Because Tyler is a billionaire, even though he don't have boundaries, I still think he got boundaries. And I don't think he thinks he's less than enough to do that part. That's why he's taking advantage of people who work for him.
Dummy.
Those are just my thoughts. I just think he got too much money to think that, cause why not do it, Tyler? Why you ain't doing it? I think he doesn't think that he's that less than to do that thing. But at least, like whoever, I think it might have been K Rich who said, at least get you a Stedman, baby. Get your
Right.
Stedman and sit down somewhere.
I want to highlight this because this is really the case. Most broken people need a project.
Yes, agreed.
And sexuality is somewhere deviantly placed within those chords, where you like to find people to be your little pet project. And I think, yes, Rita, absolutely trying to save somebody. Yeah. So that could easily be it. My past was like that. They liked projects that they could come and then say, look how much I've changed your life. Dress like this, do this, and so on, so on, so. And then interweaved in that is sexual deviancy. So it's really textbook. It's really textbook. Now, I want to say this about Stedman, because this is true, Sheridan. Y'all, Oprah is a type A man, but Stedman.
Wait, what? VC, that comment caught me off guard. A what?
Oprah is a type A dude, but Stedman holds his own. Stedman makes mad money. Stedman is in his own lane, and Stedman can't be bothered with. Stedman probably the few people that's like Oprah. I can't.
Now I gotta send you a picture of since you can put this on the screen for the Saints, because I almost didn't know this was Oprah. But you didn't call this woman a type A man.
That's a dude.
And it done tickled my whole soul.
And I'm not talking about sexuality. I'm talking about personality. She runs stuff.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true. I almost didn't know who that was. I was like, wait a minute, that's Oprah? I was so confused.
Oh, hold
I was
on a
so
second.
confused. But she looked good. I blew me away. I was like, wait 1 minute.
Now hold on a second.
Sheridan say leave O alone now. I I do not share the views that VT shares, Sheridan. That don't even look like Oprah.
That look like what's that apostle, woman apostle that's all weird, and they call her chief.
Have no idea.
Y'all gotta know what I'm talking about. She's
You know, I
viral.
don't be,
Everybody
I don't
always
be following all these people.
that looked like a mix between Chief and Madame Muzardi's wax. Whatever her name is.
I agree, K Rich. We don't hear a peep out of Stedman, baby. Stedman don't have time. Stedman be
Right.
busy. He don't got time for shenanigans. That's why he let her hang with what's her friend name? Gail, as
Gail.
much as she like. Baby, Stedman don't have time. He got him a nice, comfortable place to live and a nice little piece he can get when he want it. And yeah, that's it.
If I married a billionaire,
Cohort done got shit.
oh, here we go. Oh my God.
Cohort say don't play with O.
Okay, Miss Winfrey. VT, is a strong black woman. Leave her alone, sir. Not that. Is it Catherine Crick? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if it's Catherine Crick.
I don't need. Okay, let me hush. I was getting ready to say I don't even like her name. Crick?
Oh, no.
Catherine Crick.
No, this is a black lady. But that lady, Catherine Crick, is nuts, though.
So anyway, I'm done talking about Tyler. I just thought this is getting way too messy. Tyler, you don't have people just turning on Oprah's internet, Beyonce's internet, and giving subliminal messages about you. You got somebody going to ABC News telling their story, kind of like Jake's did. But anyway,
Before you go, what's up with that? Have y'all heard anything?
I don't know if Mad Church Disease is still in here. He covered it a little bit, but I haven't heard anything in a while. I haven't been keeping up. I only watch what's beneficial for me to my life. And every now and then I'll stick my ear to the streets to see what's going on, but I haven't in a while.
No. I don't know.
Sheridan say don't throw Bishop in there like that.
Yeah,
But Bishop was telling his story. I'm just saying, that's all I'm saying. Bishop went to, what was it, Good Morning America?
Right, nice. It was one of them, ABC, somebody, I don't know.
It was like one of the morning shows, though, like Good Morning America or whichever one. Anyway.
That one girl didn't be on, I think.
Yeah. He just went and told his story, Sheridan. That's all I was saying. So,
Did y'all
Tyler,
hear
you got Derek on there telling his story on ABC News. It's too much.
Did you hear that Tyler Perry's ex-son-in-law accused him of sex harassing him? No. T.D. Jakes' ex-son-in-law?
Yeah, that I did hear.
I just kept scrolling. I said, I don't have time for this. That would be the second molester.
Speaking of which, they tried, and I wish somebody in the chat knew. If y'all know, let us know. They were trying, last time I looked, they were trying to add Cora to the lawsuit.
Who?
What's his name? The lawyer? He
Blackburn?
was gathering stuff to sue Cora. I was like, how is all this gonna work?
Who Blackburn was?
Blackburn, yes.
What?
If you go to Pacer, because I don't do that stuff, and read like the documents back from his responses to Jake's or whatever, I think he was bringing in stuff about the ex-husband, but he even started talking about Cora and trying to bring a lawsuit or something like that against. I wish Mad Church Disease was still here,
You know what?
because he talked about it some, and then I seen it on the baby. This is why I don't keep my ear to the streets often, because it's too much.
Ain't it too much? Hold on. What's this?
Too
Vita, you
much.
snacking as if you were in the private community. Leave me alone.
He is snacking on tonight. Now I'm drinking, but VT is snacking.
You know what? I guess I am on here on national TV over here snacking on pretzels.
I thought to myself earlier, I said, me and VT sitting here having a conversation like we on FaceTime or like we're in the private community.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But anyway, I'm just saying that it's a lot going on, and it's the very reason why I don't keep my ear to the streets, because it's overwhelming.
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, because you done said too much already. Anyway, may Tyrone Blackburn enjoy the life he deserves. May Charlie Kirk enjoy, well, no, can't say that. May Donald Trump enjoy the life he deserves. May all of my enemies enjoy the life they deserve. And may I enjoy the life I deserve. Amen. And may you enjoy the life you deserve.
I'm just saying, I want everything he got for me. I want everything. Sheridan said that Blackburn was just throwing it out there as a threat because he's spiraling. He don't know what to do. He lost.
Well, hold on. I thought he was done already. Why is he still in the what's her name?
Who? Blackburn?
Didn't they like get him or contempt or something?
They got him for the fees and all of that. So he had to spend spend, because we all know he probably gonna be like somebody else we know and not pay what he owe. Like $70-something thousand.
Come out. Who is that? Who is somebody? I don't know.
Oh, I don't talk about that stuff. I don't say names. I'll text it to you. But anyway, he ain't gonna pay. But
your fingers ain't moving.
So they got him on that part.
Your fingers ain't moving. You supposed to be sending me a message.
They got him on that part, but that's when he started talking about the son-in-law and bringing Cora in and all the things, because he don't think that he should have to pay all this, and he doesn't think that he should have to do all these things, because even though the new lawyers came in, the new lawyers was kind of throwing him under the bus. Sir, we don't know what you have been doing, but
you know what, Cohort 5? I think that's right, because the way I'm normally not even this relaxed when I'm live. I'm normally cutting up and hooping and hollering, and I'm sitting over here in my normal private community stance, just chilling.
You're really right. Are.
I think it's just. Oh, right.
Yeah,
you could have called that name out.
I don't do that. That will never be named. You know how we said Tyler's name should only be amongst the Illuminati and not amongst that stuff? My name will never be amongst that stuff. No, I don't say people's names like that. What she
said was, no, just playing. All right, well.
Because I ain't got no money to pay nobody if they want to sue me, okay? I ain't got a dime to give you.
But do you know that's a reason why the judge would drop a defamation case? If you are talking, did you know that just because you say something about somebody does not mean they can sue you for defamation, even if it's a lie? They have to prove two things. Number one, they have to prove that they suffered an extreme financial loss because of it.
Correct.
Number two, they must prove that the intent of it was to defame you. Just
and it
saying
has to be what is the word? The term that malicious intent.
Malicious intent. So if I'm reporting on Tasha K and I'm said it's given whore, She can't sue me. What you gonna do? Take my desk out my parents' guest bedroom, girl? Get in line with the bill collector, girl. Girl, you be old by the time you get that money.
You
So,
hear me?
yeah. Anyway.
Oh, one more thing, and then I can go for real. Since you
Uh-huh.
mentioned Charlie Kirk, I'll text you, Sheridan. Sheridan says she want to know what I
Hold on.
said.
Vincent got one hand in the pants and one hand on the snack. Please go. I know I'm over there scratching and eating, girl. I know. If y'all want to know how I operate in the private community, here it is.
Right. Basically, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear? Even though they haven't allegedly they haven't found the killer, probably shouldn't have said that. The person who unalived Charlie Kirk,
Mm-hmm.
there's been threats against some of our HBCUs,
Yeah.
and they're on lockdown.
Yeah.
That is nuts to me.
Spelman was on lockdown. I think it was the Citadel or one of the military colleges got on lockdown too. So it wasn't just HBCUs. These white folks, somebody
It's a
said,
whole list that I saw of people,
Mhm.
schools rather, that are on lockdown, and that's just absolutely nuts.
It is. But then somebody said white people are upset because they never thought they would suffer the consequences of their actions. It's always somebody else.
Yep.
It's giving that because how are y'all mad that somebody got shot and we don't even know if this was it? For all we know, Charlie Kirk could have been sleeping with that man's wife, and he
Right.
just happened to
We
be
have no
crazy,
idea.
right? So to automatically jump the gun and want to cause a civil war, you got white people like just they was on Beyonce's internet screaming, "Why did you kill him? Why?" And I'm like, girl. Well, see, let me tell you
Baby, you didn't want to talk, you didn't want to cover the story, but the Ukrainian woman that was unalived on the train, and believe you me, that guy, I believe, should be under the jail. But baby, it's like all the whites took
this.
this opportunity to say everything they've been wanting to say for
Right.
all this time that they didn't have merit to say. So they was like, I don't see I don't think they have an alignment with Ukrainian people now.
Uh-huh.
And then they were saying stuff like, no, give us the same energy that y'all gave when George Floyd got killed. And I said, now, wait a minute, hold up.
Right.
George is off limits.
Right.
Let that man sleep in peace.
Right.
Baby, they were saying some of everything. They were going nuts. And
Right.
so that's why I had I sent you, I think I sent it to you. And I was gonna tell you, like, let's talk about this, but then you ended up talking about something else. And then I think when people were mentioning it, because I mentioned it Monday in the chat, but you didn't see it. And
Tuesday,
you
you
like,
said
nah, I
white
don't want to
people.
talk about that.
You talking about white people cutting up on Twitter or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me do this real quick because some people think they know everything. Hold on one second. And those black and red plaid flannel PJs. Well, shame on you. You're wrong. Let me tell you what I do have on. The black and red flannel PJs. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Not we know you like the back of our hand.
Yeah, y'all got to cut it out. Y'all mind y'all business.
Cause you know
Oh.
when I hear you get up and I hear them Crocs sliding across the floor, I'm like, VT, you got them Crocs sliding across the floor, don't you?
Right.
Wait, how Trey and Ashley say it? You got them black Crocs sliding across the floor, ain't it?
Listen, hold on. Hold on. Right here.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying we've been
that's
around
cool,
long enough. We know you.
Yeah, I got to go find me some more business. First of all, sit down before you show too much. Let me tell you this. Never mind.
Sheridan.
While I'm ahead. Never mind.
Sheridan on here choosing violence.
Well,
Sheridan says she been going toe to toe with the Pharisees.
No. Sheridan was on Facebook letting the children have it. And today I said, ooh,
I
Okay.
know. Oh, she said we're in public because I was Sheridan. I was getting ready to say, well, VT, I know we was finna go. We done talking about our little pieces. Get Sheridan up here. Let's see what Sister Davis got to say. Missionary Davis.
Now, if Sheridan come up here now, we ain't doing no after show. We're gonna do the whole after show right here.
Y'all better tell us what y'all want to do.
Y'all want to just have the after show in public? I'm already.
Sheridan did mention that we're in public though, so I don't know. Well, Sheridan, if you've been cutting up on Facebook, that's public.
She been telling the church off about that white boy.
Lord have mercy.
I'll come up in the after show. Okay, we're gonna go after.
Sheridan said she's not about to do it in the public. No.
All right, well, we're gonna go in we're gonna be in the after show at 11:20.
Okay.
11:20 in the after show. I don't. You know what, y'all tell me don't never do this again. I don't even feel like giving announcements.
Don't VT. Let me say it out of my mouth because you said tell you. VT, do not ever go to the after show studio because you left your camera in there and hit live for public viewing.
I'm over here smacking on pretzels. I don't feel like doing no text, don't cash app, no nothing. I just want to be like, all right, see y'all later, bye. Hold on, what you say? VT going out and close out the service and go cry. Okay, we're gonna go cry then. All right.
She said only because I look raggedy. She said I ain't never scared.
Hold on now.
Not scared. She ain't never
Okay.
scared.
Oh, they let me have it on YouTube. Ray Martinez says, and you wonder why you got 46 views. Somebody says, ooh, I stumbled upon a liberal bubble. I'm out of here. Keep supporting the party that keeps and holds you down as a victim. America has enough of this BS. Somebody else says, your truth, LMAO. Oh man, these grifters are getting worse and worse. I didn't even talk about the man bad.
I haven't even watched the video yet. I usually try to hit it during the day, but I've been having a lot going on today. But I'm gonna have to go watch it and see how you didn't take the children off.
Listen, you would have think they saw my live. Ugh. I went to Safe Space TV to get out of trouble, not to find more trouble from a different group of people.
I was getting ready to say, how they even find you to go off like this?
The church, listen, this whole Safe Space TV is a whole experiment, and I've been wearing the algorithm out. So what he don't know is, for this to be a new channel, that video is ranking #1 right now. So you can talk about my little views, but that video gonna do well. Matter of fact, I need to say this for my own good. I need to celebrate. I got my first over 100 viewed video this week as well. And I said that because on Facebook TV, yeah. Because when I was on this channel, I remember I couldn't break like 20 or 30 views.
Mm-hmm.
I would upload a video, it would get like 10 and 15. So I remember telling the old private community, my new goal is for every video to get 100 views, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think about that, like where I was, and I'm like, yo, okay, you're doing it. And that's why we didn't talk about it today, but even small starts can put you back in control. Because as a visionary, your vision will be seen by you firstly, and then be seen by others after the fact. Mm-hmm. And so you got to be okay looking like a fool because nobody can see what you see. It's almost like you're acting out some imaginary puppetry thing because you're working in a level of consciousness that don't match your surroundings at the moment. And so that's why I've said to people a lot, I think I said this in Sacred Space recently, if you're not willing to look like a fool, don't have no big dreams. Don't have no big dreams at all, because you're going to look like a fool and people are going to say stuff like that. And at this point, I'm super immune to it. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually happy this is happening because it means that the algorithm is working. The algorithm is doing the thing, right?
Right.
Because
to attract them over there that's a little nuts.
When every video is about God and being black, and then here your crack self over there, the algorithm is algorithming. But I do want to encourage you all this, and then we're going to go. there's a vision that you see, and there's a vision that will be seen. And the beginning of the vision, you only see it. So you cannot expect everybody to understand what you're doing.
Yes.
You can't expect everybody to understand
Agreed.
why you move the way you move. So what you got to do is you got to disconnect before you start your journey towards greatness. You got to divorce the covenants you've made with people that cause you to move different. And what I mean by that, if anyone has influence over you, break that covenant before you start moving towards greatness, because that person can be your greatest distraction and they don't even mean it.
Yep. I agree
Secondly,
with that.
yeah. And then secondly, so only surround yourself with people that see you. Because if they can see you, they can see the vision. If you want to know if somebody sees the vision that's in your heart, ask yourself this question: can they see me as a person, as a human?
Right.
If they can see you, they can see your vision. The only people that can't see your vision are people that don't understand you and your humanity and your space and your offering to the universe. So that's how you, and only surround yourself with people like that. My parents, LaQuisha, detested me going to get a job when I was fussing and cussing and mad because I was being broke, because they saw the vision. They saw my vision. And even when my eyes got cloudy for a second, they were able to be a support and say, no, hold on, change is coming. And so you shouldn't need $50,000, a Ferrari, a mansion, and 1 million subscribers for people to see how great you are.
So interesting, because I've been having some things that I've been working on, and at the top of the show, I was listening to what you were saying
Uh-huh.
about that. You don't have a small beginning. You're just starting.
Yeah.
So that resonated with me, because a former pastor of mine, he had sent me this video by Miles Monroe, and Miles was talking about when God gets ready to bless, and he specifically said a woman, the breaking that he takes her through. And I listened to that video, and a lot of those situations happened in my life. And
Mhm.
some of that is what you just said.
Right.
Detach yourself from some people,
Right.
because if they can't see you,
Yeah.
they won't see your vision.
Right.
And you'll be so distracted by their thoughts, their opinions, their this and that,
Mhm.
that you'll miss what it is you're trying to build, what you're trying to do, because you're focused on what they think. And you'll take those opinions valid because you love these people, you like these
Right.
people.
Right.
And I think that's why I believe, and I think you and I had this conversation like one on one at one
Mhm.
point.
Mhm.
This space of isolation has come for me,
Mhm.
because when you're building something, you can't be around everybody.
You can't be around everybody. And I'm gonna say this. And when those people turn on you, that is not the devil using them. That was your lack of discernment and
Agreed.
your over concern for the relationship more than your progression. Just just because you did not discern that person properly don't mean the devil used them. You knew what they were capable of when you started this journey, but you kept them anyway because you wanted to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Let's keep it above.
Yeah.
That ain't the devil. The devil ain't using everybody.
You
We
value their opinion so much that you hung on to them when you should have let them go.
should have let them go. Now you really got to let them go
Yeah.
because they've become a distraction when you could have just brought a little separation between you and them.
Yeah.
It begs the question, how many relationships have we lost because we would have rather lose them than separate from them?
Right.
It was easier to just keep them too long. I'll say this and I'm gonna stop. My father, 2024, y'all know 2024 was
A
my
doozy.
whoop, whoop.
It was a
Uh,
doozy.
and so then, I had not, I really fell in love. hard in 2024 as well. Then, of course, the person that was helping me, the producer, carried a lot of weight. So imagine all of that leaving me just like that. And my father, I got upset. And my father said, "Son, can we talk?" I said, "Yes, sir." I sat down in the living room. First he said, "Son, you still need healing." And I remember saying to myself, "Duh." But I said to him, "Yes, sir, you're right." Like, I thought we was past that part. Okay, but fine.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. But I
Right,
didn't say that to you, Dad.
right,
Yes, sir.
right. And then I was telling him, I said, "Well, Dad, this is happening. I don't have help with this and this, that, and da 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 da." And he said to me, "Son, you were using all those people as crutches." And I stopped. And then he said, and then he named people from my past.
I'm sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at Sheridan's comment.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, he named people from my past that I also was using as crutches. And he said, "Son, it's time to learn how to walk by yourself now." And that simple statement, because my dad can say something simple and it's so impactful. It was like all of a sudden I really couldn't be that mad at anyone anymore, because I was really frustrated that they wouldn't come get up under my arm and hold me up anymore.
Yeah.
And then that's when I got busy. Hold on. What did it say? Can we go to the private community? I'm tired of these commercials in my church voice like that. Listen, y'all don't want to pay me? Fine. If you want to be notified when I go live, text, "I can't believe y'all won't listen to them commercials so I can have some money." Golly. All right. We're going to go in the private community. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the link in the comments. And if y'all want to come on, whoever want to come on and chat, let's just chat.
I was getting ready to say, you said 11:20 and we're like 4 minutes away. So I don't know if you want to change the time or just shift right on over there.
Girl, listen, I ain't got nowhere to go.
Well,
I'm about to go start my teacup water, get me an apple, and come right back in here and snack like I normally do, because this snack was my live show snack. And now I got to get my private community snack. So
come on, private community snacks. I'm ready to cut up with Sheridan because she already fussing at me talking about, I want to know who you was talking about.
Yeah, she talking about she coming up first. All right. Love y'all a long time. All right. 11:25. That way we can get time for commercials and stuff like that. I'm getting a peach. Okay. All right. Y'all bring your snacks. Private community. We'll see y'all in a second. Thank you so much, LaQuisha. Have a good day. All right.
This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.